You know, every organization, to keep pace and to grow and to stay relevant, has to modernize. And when you modernize, you've got to plan. If you don't plan, it's going to make it very challenging and a lot of times very expensive. So there's a lot of tools that you can use to help with that planning. An example is in the Department of Defense, where they use DoD 365. And one of the places they have recently tried to modernize, and they're always probably trying to modernize, is in communications and tactical communications especially. And so one of the things we were able to do is we were able to take some of the things they were looking at doing and we were able to put them up in dashboards where they could assess by drilling into different options of how they were going to modernize and the things that they were going to make that were going to be changes to these tactical communications equipment and capabilities when it came to waveforms, when it came to the actual radios themselves, interoperability on networks. There were all these different things, HAPI devices and crypto that had to be interoperable. And so how could they look at all this stuff in a way that would tell them if they mashed up certain units in a combat scenario, they'd all be able to talk, right? And that was what these dashboards were able to do. They were able to take the equipment and the ComSec and the different things and say, hey, this stuff that works together well, that's assigned to this unit, would work if you wanted to take that unit and throw it in the theater with this other unit over here that may have different devices, but they're interoperable with the devices on this one. And the dashboards would show that. You could click on the units, you could put them together and see if there were discrepancies in certain areas where they couldn't talk. And so that takes all this data that you wouldn't be able to go through with your eyes and spreadsheets and really discern very well. And it puts it into a visual place where you can immediately see what's going to work and what's not going to work. Now think about that, how that can be transposed in a lot of different areas to help when it comes to planning. This is something we do really well, and we can help you in scenarios that you need to plan and understand, how things are going to work and what your options are. So feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions.